Okay, we got it to work. Okay, hang on a second, everybody. Regroup. Just explain what happened. Sure. You'll have to hit confirm. And let me get your gimbal. Got it, gimbal. Gimbal. Did you hit confirm? Are we good to go? We got a green on. All right. So, guys, here's where we are. Backer, comebacker to Raleigh. So, we missed the bottom of the sixth. It was a 1-2-3 inning at the plate for Benson. If you could do us a favor and start liking this video, it is part 2 of this game. What happens when you overheat at 98 degrees outside and the sun beating down on electronics? It doesn't necessarily like it. So, electronics gets beat up in the heat. We're in the wind here in Goodyear, Arizona. Please do us a favor. Start sharing this video around. Start tagging friends and family in Bisbee, in Benson. Benson will come to the plate in the top of the 7th. They lead 5-4. An incredible top of the 6th led to a 1-2-3 inning in the bottom of the 6th. And so it was a 1-run game the last time they met on April 25th. The final score was 4-3. Here today, on May the 10th, it is 5-4. Thank you to all the sponsors who make this coverage possible. You can see them all in the post description. We're grateful for each and every one of them. Let me run through those real quick for you as we got a couple of minutes here, hoping that the phone stays intact and does not overheat as we finish off this broadcast here in the final inning. It is the top of the 7th. Thank you to SSVEC, the MORSE Automotive Group, the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty, Barnett's Towing and Propane, Copper Queen Community Hospital, Grasshopper Landscaping, Ginger's Title Services, Aloe Fiber, Right Way Heating and Cooling, American Southwest Credit Union, and Sierra Toyota and TWN Communications. Hunter on the mound for the Pumas. Jason Santo at the plate for the Bobcats. The lead is 1 for Benson. We will see the bottom of the 7th no matter what. As the number 1 seed, Bisbee, down by 1 run, is in the field. And the Bobcats that lost to Bisbee twice over the course of this season, they're looking to get the biggest win of their season. Pop fly on the first base side, drifting to the foul and stayed in play, but the wind's swirling above us. The first baseman not able to get a good read on where it was going. Again, this is a visiting field, so we're not used to, the players are not used to where the side fence is. They don't know how many feet or how many steps they can take to run over. The battle chance coming from inside the Bobcat dugout to the leadoff hitter, swing and a miss. That strikeout brought to you by the MORSE Automotive Group, all of Cochise County, including Bisbee that just got the strikeout and including Benson, is backed by MORSE. Number 8, Case Williams at the plate with 1 down. Base is empty. Hunter Wright on the mound for the Pumas. It is a 5-4 game. For those of you just joining us, you saw Tombstone win in the bottom of the 7th. Bisbee will have the chance to do the same here on this feed. We're about 45 minutes away from the start of the Valley Union playoff game for the 1A state championship tournament. That's happening over in Elfrida today. Jared and John will be on that call. So you've got baseball, playoff baseball, all day long, all across Cochise County. With teams across Cochise County, I should say. 2 games being fed from Goodyear in the West Valley of Maricopa County. That pitch low. 3 balls, 1 strike. to Case at the plate. Number 8. The windup. The pitch goes high. Ball 4. With 1 out, there's 1 on for Benson in the top of the 7th. So Case will be replaced with a pinch runner. Coach Trujillo knows every run counts, and they want to try to get a little bit more of a cushion because quicker than a hiccup, Bisbee put quite a few runs together to take the lead before Benson retook the lead in a 1-run game here in the top of the 7th. Number 10, David Harris, senior. Only 2 seniors on this Benson team. Shows bunt, pulls back, ball 1. A lot of the Glendale prep team is still around here. I don't know where the Tombstone team is watching, if they're watching this game, or if they're just watching our feed here on Cool FM Live. Throw back over to first, safe. Please, again, leave some love in the live chat. And I don't know how we're going to do this now, Todd, because if you leave a comment, you are eligible to win a Papa John's pizza. We'll pick 2 winners, 1 from each feed. All right, so if you made a comment on the feed before the phone overheated, you will be eligible to win 1, but now you got to do it again. If you want to win 2 pizzas, the Joey Special, Friends fans will understand that reference. And that is bunt foul. So 1 out, 1 on, a 1-run lead for the Bobcats at the plate here in the top of the 7th. Thank you all for joining us here in Goodyear. It has been a great year for the Pumas. The number 1 seed. But we know there are no gimme games in the 2A South, and that bunt foul is strike 3, 2 down. Top of the 7th. That brings up number 14, freshman Byron Judd. Had a productive day at the plate. Benson leads by 1. It is 5-4. If someone wants to put that in the live chat, we're in the top of the 7th, 5-4. If you can type that in, guess what? You're going to be eligible to win. And that is a shot out of the reach of the third baseman. A 2-out single. The runner holds at second, puts 2 on for Benson, and brings up Dawson Judd. The starting pitcher for the Bobcats will come to the plate. He's come through in the clutch so many times, has the junior from Benson, Arizona. Can he get a big hit here and give his team a little more of a cushion with 2 outs before they head to the bottom of the 7th? Swing, foul ball, back on the first base side. Over the backstop. 98 degrees. The sun is just beating down on us here in Goodyear and beating down on this field and on these players. That's why they started the game at 11 a.m. Called strike. A 2-strike count. Hunter ahead. Looking for strike 3 and looking to get his team into the dugout. The battle chants, the battle cry coming from the Bobcat dugout. And that is a shot into center field. Will it drop in? It does. They will send the runner home. The other runner goes to third base. Benson has a 2-run lead on a 2-out single by Dawson Judd. A clutch hit by the junior gives Benson a cushion for the bottom of the 7th here in the top of the 7th. What a clutch play. A clutch hit. A 2-strike count goes into right field for a RBI, base hit. Hunter looks for the sign, gets it from the stretch. Fakes the throw over to third, throws to first because there is no base runner or no fielder. The third baseman is playing in the normal position. No one holding. Byron Judd on third. Dawson Judd being held on first. The pitch, that goes outside, 1-0. To number 6, Easton Adams. The Easton Adams chants coming from the Benson dugout. And that is going foul. Boy, the first baseman might have had a play on that if it was a little bit softer of a hit, but got just enough of that to be out of the reach of the first baseman. Jeff Davenport on the call, Todd Ryan on the camera.
And if we go out once again, tell folks to bear with us and we'll try to get back up as soon as possible.
Good call. Yeah, Todd wanted me to remind you that if the feed goes out again due to a phone overheating, hang in there with us. Bear with us. We'll do our best to get the feed back on to see the final outs in this game. Again, the sun is beating down on the equipment here. 98 degrees. It is windy, but it is a warm wind that is high. 2 on, 2 down. The pitch. And that is a shot back at Hunter, over to first. Retires the side. Benson will leave 2 on, but not before an extra insurance run comes across home plate. The lead is 6-4. Benson, as we head to the bottom of the 7th, Benson is 3 outs away to advancing to the semifinal to face Tombstone. As you see, the Bisbee team gathering out front, getting the encouragement from their coaches. The seniors on this team do not want this magical season to come to an end just yet. A 24-win season, a 16 game winning streak. They have not lost since mid-March. They have not lost to Benson all season. They need 2 to tie, 3 to win in the bottom of the 7th. This coverage on the award-winning Cool FM Sports brought to you by our fantastic sponsors, SSVEC, the MORSE Automotive Group, TWN Communications, Sierra Toyota, American Southwest Credit Union, Right Way Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, Electrical, Allo Fiber at allofiber.com, Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista, Grasshopper Landscaping, Copper Queen Community Hospital, BARNETT'S Towing and Propane, and the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty. This is the 3rd time these 2 teams have met over the course of this season, twice in the regular season. In March, Bisbee beat Benson 4-0. In late April, Bisbee beat Benson 4-3. Here on Saturday, May 10th, in the quarterfinals, that's a ground ball to short, caught, long throw across the field, 1 down. Benson, 2 outs away from advancing. While they may have lost twice to Bisbee over the course of the regular season, this is the one that counts. Coming to the plate for the Pumas, Cameron Anderson. He's had a good day at the plate. Watch as that ball bounced past the catcher, ball 1. What team will go on to face Tombstone? The Yellow Jackets await the winner of this game. And that is a shot to third, a ground ball, scooped up, thrown over to first, caught by the first baseman. Case, making a case for defensive play of the game. Catching that on the hop Bisbee is down to their final out. The score is 6-4. Benson is 1 out away. The San Pedro Valley is on the edge of their seat as one of the greatest athletes to ever play sports in all of Cochise County comes to the plate. Sebastian Lopez, the superstar senior on this senior-filled roster. Watch as ball one go by. Are the jitters setting in for Benson? They are in the field trying to just play this 1 out away from advancing to the semifinal to play another 2A team, Tombstone. From the stretch, Raleigh popped up in the air. Is it going to stay fair? It does, but no one on the Benson team comes down with it. A second life for Seabass. Three Benson players could not make the catch there against their own dugout. And again, Bisbee down to their final out. Benson 1 out away from advancing. Leave some love in the live chat. Let's get as many viewers as we possibly can. Leave some love for a rally for the Pumas. Leave some love for 1 out away from the Bobcats. Hoping that this 98 degrees and now no wind. How is it possible? There is like very little breeze. The pitch, that goes high. Breaking pitch, didn't break enough. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A 2-strike count against Sebastian. Raleigh from the stretch. The pitch. That goes inside, fastball inside. I'm sorry, 3 balls, 1 strike. No scoreboard here, for those of you just joining us. Doing my best to keep up with everything. 2 outs. 3-1 pitch. The count is full. Benson 1 strike away from advancing to the semifinals. Swing and a miss! Strike 3! Benson advances to the semifinals. The number 1 seed falls. As they come out to shake hands, to finish, as this broadcast will finish from Goodyear, Arizona, before the phone overheats again. We want to say thank you for hanging in there with us. We want to say thank you to everyone who's been watching. We will get in touch with whoever is the random winner of the Papa John's pizza from the initial feed before the phone overheated. But the 2A teams, the 2A South teams that know each other so well, shake hands. Bisbee beat Benson 4-0 in March, 4-3 in April. But today, Benson gets the better of the number 1 seed. They win 6-4 and move on to face Tombstone on Friday, May 16th. For the semifinals, Benson and Tombstone are both 2 games away, 2 wins away from being your 2A state champion in 2025. Thank you so much to Todd Ryan for making this possible. Thank you so much to everyone who's watching. Thank you to the sponsors who make this broadcast possible. And cheers for Benson. Heartbreak for Bisbee, but my goodness, leave them some love because they had an incredible season. Only 4 losses the entire year. What a run by this Bisbee Pumas team. But the Bobcats advance to face the Yellow Jackets this Friday. Signing off from the spring training home of the Cleveland Guardians in Goodyear, Arizona. It's Jeff Davenport on behalf of our whole team at Cool FM Live and the award-winning Cool FM Sports. Thank you for watching. Safe travels to everyone. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Stay tuned for 2 o'clock is going to be the top of the hour. Elfrida, Valley Union High School playing in the 1A state quarterfinal game live here on Cool FM. Hang in for that in about 30 minutes.